One of the most important parts of running an exchange is taking what you hear and turning it into on-the-ground actions. In the past, theming and leader comments have been the main tools at a leader's disposal to plan and communicate about the next steps following an exchange. But in this update, we've added another arrow to the quiver: actions. Now, any user with access to the Discover dashboard for an exchange will be able to add follow-up actions to the thoughts shared in that exchange. Actions will appear alongside the option to add a comment to a thought and provide leaders with the ability to create an itemized to-do list linked to the actual ideas that inspired a course of action. Here in the Discover dashboard, I can open the Actions side panel by clicking the Actions button in the top right-hand corner of the page. This panel is a great place to begin working on actions if you have particular follow-up items in mind as you begin your analysis. You can review all of the actions previously created and associated with this exchange here, as well as create a new action by clicking that button in the bottom right-hand corner of the page. You just have to give your action a name, as well as a status if you like, and a timeline. In reviewing the list of previously created actions, you can see the status and timeline associated with those, as well as the number of thoughts that have already been grouped into that action. If I click any of my actions, I can make changes to the action name, status, or timeline, and I can review the thoughts associated with that particular action, as well as their base statistics, and if I want, I can remove a thought from this action here. Once I'm done making changes, I can just click the Save button at the bottom of the page. You also have the ability to delete an entire action by clicking the Delete Action button here. Thoughts themselves can also inspire new actions that perhaps you hadn't considered before. So now, as a leader, as you navigate through the thoughts list or any of the visualizations where a thoughts list appears, you can see an action button on each thought. If you click the action button, you again open the action side panel on the right-hand side of the page, but instead of seeing all of the actions associated with this exchange, now we see the actions associated with a particular thought. That's what I'm seeing here. This action has already been assigned to this thought, and I can remove it if I like. And if I'd like to assign any new actions to the thought, I can click the Search Existing Actions search bar here and assign any action I like. I also can create a brand new action from this menu here by clicking the Create button again. And this will automatically assign this thought to my new action once I click that Create button. As you continue creating new actions and assigning thoughts to those actions, you can see a prioritized list of follow-up items begin to appear here. If a large number of thoughts have been shared that relate back to a particular action, that might become your top priority in following up from this exchange. Similarly, as you do any follow-up on these actions, you may link back to the particular thoughts that were shared in an exchange just to show the participant's voice in the follow-up that you're doing. Actions is a brand new feature that we would love to hear your feedback on, so please don't hesitate to reach out to product@thoughtexchange.com to share your experience with us. Until next time, happy thought exchanging.